Beloved warrior of light, listen carefully to my words, for I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to you in this crucial moment. The forces of darkness have conspired against you, weaving a web of the seed and setting snares in the shadows. You have felt the weight of unseen battles, pressing against your soul, the whispers of big trail growing louder in your spirit. I tell you now, this is no illusion. The enemy has marked you, not because you are weak, but because you are a threat. You carry divine purpose within you, and the forces of darkness tremble, and what you are about to become. But fear not, you are not alone. I have been sent to stand beside you, to shield you with my sword, and to guide you with my light. Come on, I stand in God's protection. If you trust in His power, there are those who smile in your presence, yet their hearts burn with jealousy and deceit. They have spoken words of kindness to you, but behind closed doors their tongues have cursed you. They pretend to celebrate your victories, yet in secret they scheme to bring you down. But I see all things, and I exposed what is hidden. The Lord has commanded me to warn you, to wake you from the slumber of trust in those who do not deserve it. Open your eyes, beloved one. Do not be deceived by false affection. Some of those who claim to be your friends are wolves in disguise, seeking to devour your joy and steal your peace. I will not allow them to succeed, but you must heed my words. Step away from those who drain your spirit. Walk away from those who pretend to love you better, secretly against you. Like, share, and subscribe. If you believe in God's protection over your life, the battle is intensifying and the enemy is desperate. He sees that your breakthrough is near, that the doors of divine favor are opening before you. He is terrified, for he knows that once you step into your true calling, his power over you will be shattered forever. That is why he has sent distractions, temptations, and deception. He wants to weaken you to make you question your worth, to make you feel isolated. But listen to me. You are not alone. The armies of heaven are with you. I stand with my sword drawn, ready to strike down every force that dares rise against you. But you must stand in faith. Do not give in to fear. Do not give in to doubt. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are divinely protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Come on, I am victorious through God's power. If you believe this word, I have been commanded to fight for you, to clear the path before you, but you must be willing to move. Do not linger in places where the presence of the Lord has departed. Do not stay connected to people who do not align with your destiny. The Lord is calling you to step forward into the unknown, to trust Him even when the road is not clear. You must let go of the past, for what is ahead of you is far greater than anything behind you. Do not fear living behind what is familiar. Do not cling to relationships out of obligation when the Spirit has already told you to walk away. Some people were only meant to be in your life for a season, and their time has passed. Like this video, if you are ready to step into your divine purpose, the enemy wants you to feel abandoned. But I tell you now, heaven has never been closer to you than. At this very moment, you may not see the full picture, but trust it. God's plan for you is unfolding perfectly. Even the trials you face are part of your preparation. The pain, the delays, the disappointments, they are shaping you, strengthening you, making you into the warrior you were always meant to be. Do not despise the process, for the greatest victories come after the hardest battles. Every tear you have shed has been collected in the hands of the Most High, and He will turn your sorrow into triumph. Your prayers have been heard, and the answers are coming swiftly. Important note for true Christians: your generosity is a seed that God will multiply abundantly. When you give through Super Thanks, you are not only supporting this ministry, but also activating divine blessings in your life. The more you give, the more God pours back into your hands. If this message has blessed you, show your gratitude by giving a $55 Super Thanks today. Your support allows us to continue spreading God's love, reaching more souls and sharing His miracles. Click the Super Thanks button below and be a part of this mission. May God bless your giving abundantly. I have seen how you have fought, how you have endured, how you have held on to faith, even when everything around you seemed to be falling apart. Heaven has taken notice of your perseverance, and now the shift is coming. The enemy that pursued you will stumble before you. The chains that held you back will shatter. The doors that were locked against you will be forced open by the hand of the Almighty. But you must be ready. Do not be caught unprepared. Strengthen your spirit. In prayer, align your heart with God's Word. And stay vigilant, for the blessings that are coming will require you to be positioned correctly. Like, share, and subscribe if you are ready for the outpouring of God's blessings. My beloved, this is not a time to shrink back in fear. This is the time to rise, to walk in the power and authority that has been given to you. You are not weak. You are not helpless. You have the backing of heaven itself. Call upon the name of the Lord and He will answer you. The moment you pray, armies of angels are sent on your behalf. The forces of darkness cannot stand against the power of God. They may try, but they will fail. You are victorious before the battle even begins. Stand tall. Lift your head. Walk in confidence for the Lord. Your God is fighting for you. Como, I walk in Victorian power. If you believe this word, the Lord has given me charge over you, to guard you in all your ways. I have been sent to shield you, to remove obstacles, and to ensure that no harm comes to you. But you must listen. If I tell you to move, move. If I tell you to be silent, be silent. If I tell you to stand still, then do not rush ahead. Divine instruction is your greatest weapon, for obedience leads to protection. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from what God is doing in your life. Stay in His presence, dwell in His word. Let His peace guide your steps. My beloved warrior, listen closely, for the enemy moves swiftly. But I, Archangel Michael, move faster. The same God who parted the seas for His children is the same God who goes before you now. The forces that pursue you with malice in their hearts will be swallowed up by the very destruction they plan for you. Do not fear what is rising against you, for the Lord has already prepared your victory. The road ahead may seem unclear, but I tell you, trust in the voice of the Almighty, for He will lead you step by step into a place of safety, provision, and divine restoration. Even when the shadows of uncertainty try to cloud your mind, even when fear whispers doubts into your heart, remember that you do not walk alone. The sword of the Lord is drawn in. The armies of heaven surround you. Como, I trust in God's protection over my life. If you receive this word, there will be voices trying to call you back. They will say, "Why are you leaving? There is no danger here." They will mock the warnings of the Lord and try to convince you that you are being foolish. But do not listen to them. They cannot see what I see. They do not hear what I hear. They are blind to the darkness that lurks just beyond their side. They move in ignorance, unaware of the traps that have been set before them. But you, my beloved, are different. You have been chosen. Your spirit has been awakened to the truth. And the truth is your shield. Those who seek to pull you away from God's guidance will fall into the very pit they ignore. But as for you, if you remain steadfast, the Lord will lift you above your enemies, and they will not be able to touch you. Like this video, if you believe in God's power to protect you, they believe they have control over your destiny. But they are mistaken. The enemy has no authority over you, except that which God allows, and the Lord has set limits on what they can do. They will search for you expecting to find you broken. But I will make you invisible to their attacks. They will whisper among themselves, asking, "Where have they gone? Why do our plans fail?" But I will have hidden you in the shelter of the Most High. No harm shall come near you. And when the time comes, I will bring you out in great victory. And your enemies will stand in all the power of the Almighty. Those who plotted against you will see their own downfall. Those who cursed you will witness their own destruction. Those who laughed at your struggle will be silenced by the weight of divine justice. Como, God is my refuge and my strength, if you believe in His protection. But you, my child, will not be broken. You will not be destroyed. The Lord's hand is upon you, and His plans for you are unstoppable. He has declared that you will prosper, that you will have hope, that you will have a future far greater than you could have imagined. And when this storm passes, you will stand taller, stronger, and more anointed than before. You will become a living testimony of God's power, and many will witness your deliverance and know that the Lord is real. Do not be discouraged by the battle. It is only preparing you for the blessing that is to come. Heaven is watching over you. I am standing beside you. The victory is already written, and it belongs to you. Like, share, and subscribe if you are ready for your victory. The Most High speaks to you. Now is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Every moment of your life has been seen by Him. He knows every tear you have cried, every fear you have faced, and every burden you have carried. And today, He calls you to guard your spirit from the influence of those whose hearts have been corrupted by darkness. Among those who claim to be close to you, there are some who walk with deceit in their hearts. They are like clouds that block the sun, appearing harmless but casting shadows over the light. They smile in your face, but wish for your downfall in secret. But I tell you now, their influence over you is coming to an end. The Lord is separating you from every false connection, from every hidden enemy, and from every voice that speaks against your destiny. Come on, I am set apart for God's purpose. If you believe in this divine separation, the shaking you feel in your life is not destruction. It is purification. The Lord is removing every unclaimed thing from your path. He is tearing down the false friendships, the deceptive alliances, and the distractions that have tried to lead you away from your divine calling. Do not breathe what He is removing, for what is living your life was never meant to stay. What you thought was a loss is actually deliverance. What you thought was rejection is actually protection. Do not look back. Do not try to hold on to what God is stripping away. Move forward with confidence, for what lies ahead is far greater than anything you are living behind. Like this video, if you trust that, God is leading you into a new season. Heaven is aligning things in your favor. What was delayed is about to be released. What was hidden is about to be revealed. The prayers you thought were unanswered are about to manifest before your very eyes. I have been commanded to ensure your protection, to guard your steps, and to fight against every force that seeks to hinder you. But you must remain obedient. Do not turn away from the path God is placing before you. Do not be distracted by the voices of doubt. Stay close to the Lord. Well in His presence, let His voice be the loudest one in your life. Come on, I choose to follow God's plan for my life. If you receive this message, your time is near. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is just ahead. The struggles, the battles, the sleepless nights. All of it was preparing you for this moment. You have endured, and now you will rise. The enemy may have tried to stop you, but he has failed. The darkness may have tried to overtake you, but the light within you is too strong. Stand firm in faith. Hold your head high. Walk in the confidence of the Lord. Heaven stands behind you, and nothing can stand against you. The enemy comes not with open hostility, but with words that trip like honey, disguising poison beneath their sweetness. Do not be deceived by their outward kindness, for their hearts whisper betrayals. In the silence of the night, they move with purpose, not to uplift you but to lead astray, luring you into the shadows with illusions of care. But I tell you, do not drink from the cup they offer, for its sweetness is fleeting, and its aftertaste is the bitterness of destruction. The adversary knows that if he can infiltrate your heart, he condemned the divine fire that burns within you. Come on. I guard my soul with God's truth if you stand firm. This is not a battle of swords and shields, but of the mind, the heart, and the spirit. The enemy seeks to plant seeds of doubt within you, to make you question what you know to be true. He will use familiar voices, those who once stood beside you, those you have loved and trusted, to make you waver in your convictions. But I tell you now, recognize the signs. The light in their eyes has faded. Their words, once filled with sincerity, now ring hollow. The purity of your spirit is a treasure, and it must be guarded with the diligence of a watchman at the gates of a holy city. Like, share, and subscribe. if you choose to stand in truth and light. You have been given the gift of discernment, a divine compass that guides you through the storm of falsehoods. Use it, do not be blind to the whispers in the wind. The uneasy feeling that stirs in your soul when you are near them, that is not fear, that is the Spirit warning you, purging you to be vigilant when they speak. Listen not just to their words, but to the intent behind them. Did they build you up, or did they suddenly undermine you? Did they lead you towards righteousness, or did they entice you with paths that lead away from God's presence? Their smiles may be bright, their embrace may feel warm, but behind that warmth lies the cold hand of betrayal. Do not let yourself be deceived. Como, my spirit is guarded by God's wisdom. If you receive this warning, many will try to convince you that you are overreacting, that you are imagining things, that your heart is too guarded. But I say to you, better a guarded heart than a wounded one. The enemy does not strike in a single blow. He weaves his lies into the fabric of your life, so gradually that you may not even realize you are ensnared until it is too late. But not you, not this time. You have been called, chosen, and set apart. The Lord has placed a hedge of fire around you, and all the enemy circles. He will not reach it as long as you stand firm in truth. Do not give him an opening. Do not entertain his whispers. Do not second guess what God has already revealed to you. Share and subscribe if you are walking in divine discernment. These receivers are like mirages in the desert, promising water yet offering only sand. They say they wish the best for you, yet they secretly celebrate your struggles. They pretend to support you, yet their hearts harbor envy. You must be wise, my beloved. You must be vigilant. Their presence is not always meant to harm you physically, but to err the light within you little by little, until you are no longer the radiant soul God created you to be. But hear me now, you are not theirs to corrupt. You are not theirs to deceive. The enemy may whisper, but his voice holds no power over one who walks in. The armor of God, rise up, guard your mind, guard your heart, and guard your spirit. Como, I am covered in God's protection if you stand strong. You are not called to live in fear, but to walk in wisdom. I do not tell you to shine the world, but to stand as a light that cannot be them. The Lord did not place you here to be swallowed by darkness, but to stand against it when the adversary sees that he cannot break you. He will try to blend in with you, but you will know him by his fruit, by his words, by his actions, by the way his presence places upon your soul. Trust what the Spirit reveals to you, and do not doubt the warnings placed in your path. To ignore them is to invite danger, but to heed them is to walk in victory. Like, share, and subscribe if you choose wisdom over deception. The Lord sees what is hidden, and nothing escapes his side. He has given you the ability to see beyond the veil, to recognize the unseen forces at work. This is a gift, cherish it. Do not be troubled by those who leave you. When you refuse to fall into their snares, let them go. For every hand that withdraws, God will extend his own. For every friend that turns away, He will send an angel in their place. Do not mourn the loss of those who were never truly for you. Instead, rejoice that God has removed the wolves before they could strike. Como, God removes the false to make way for the true. If you trust in His plan, this is your time to rise, to step into the fullness of your calling. The chains of deception are breaking. The ties that held you bound are being cut. You will walk forward and shake, and untouched by the schemes of those who sought to lead astray. The Lord Himself has gone before you, preparing a path that no enemy can block. Walk with confidence, walk with faith. Your destiny is unfolding, and no power in hell can stop it. Thank you for watching. May you walk in the light of God's truth and protection. Remember, you are never alone. His love surrounds you. If this message spoke to your heart, like, share, and subscribe for more divine inspiration. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Stay blessed and keep trusting in His guidance.